What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today making my T20 international debut for Australia. And would you believe it? We are actually starting with the ball. Of all things, this is our batting career. This isn't my career. This is batting career. And we are having a bowl. It is quite unbelievable. Quite unbelievable. Maybe the Australians are completely out of answers. They've brought me on to try and get a wicket some way or somehow because Bell and Peterson seem to be going quite well. I don't know if I'm just going to bowl the one over, considering I haven't really bowled too much in my domestic career at all, rather than my international career as well. So I just realised that didn't make any sense. But 50 for Peterson, 50 for Ian Bell. I still don't quite understand why I'm bowling. I haven't done too bad of a job, considering the rate that they were going at. I've only gone for 2 off my first 4 deliveries, and again, I'm just a bit gobsmacked. I saw that we, man, these analog sticks are not good. I saw that we lost the toss. I think we won the toss, actually, and decided to bowl first, and I was like, yep, I'll just simulate through to my batting. Got to the 15th over, stopped, and I was like, oh, hang on, and we're actually having a bowl. I didn't think my bowling stats were that good. Maybe they are. Not too bad of a first over. Just 4 gone from it, considering the situation. We were in the last 5 overs of the T20. And we've got some outswing skill there, so that's always promising. Now they bring in the real bowlers. So Mitchell Johnson's coming back. And I think, potentially, we're having another over. I'm pretty sure the T20 captain in this game is George Bailey. I don't know what he sees in my bowling, but obviously it is something good, because you honestly would think that this is just my career. You wouldn't think that this is my batting career, but it is. Maybe that 6 would take me off. It's not like I don't bowl anything special. It's just dibbly-dobblies. It's only about 115 Ks, and we're just getting picked off now, so I don't know why he brought me back in for the second over. 111 Ks that last one. And after we had a pretty good first over, only going for 4, in the first 3 in the next over, we've gone for 10. So we're going to look to go and try and pull this back a little bit. If we could somehow pick up a wicket, I don't know how we would, but if we could somehow pick up a wicket, that would just be, I'd be gobsmacked. I'm not even sure why we're bowling in the first place. I'm sure the Australians have a lot better options, a lot better part-time options than myself. And as you can see, as we get taken for another 6. Surely they're not going to bring me back now. I'll be bowling the final over. I don't think they have. I'm sure someone else would have bowled it. They can't give it to me, surely. I'm on debut. I'm an opening batsman. There we go. As you can see, on debut, 0 innings, 0 runs. So hopefully our batting goes a wee bit better than our bowling. Batting alongside Finchy. So we've taken Dave Warner's place, and I'm guessing that's going to be the case for the majority of our international career. We almost get bowled first ball. Just trying to play through our favoured cover region and almost get bowled first ball. That's not the start we're after. There is a better start though, and we'll nudge that into the gap. Come back probably. Yeah, you're going to push it hard and come back for 3. That's good running by these two. First time they've ever batted together, and very good running by these two. So 3 to get off the mark from Cliff in his T20 debut for Australia. I was looking at it and I was like, oh yeah, New Zealand versus England. And then I realised that in this career, because it is domestic, New Zealand domestic, I decided to play for the Australian national team and vice versa. When I was playing in the Australian domestic, I decided to play as a New Zealand international, just so I could be like I guess an overseas player in both. Finchy started off well. He's going to pick up his second boundary here when it trickles to the rope. So he's 8 off 2. We're 3 off 2, and Australia 11 for none off 4 balls. Finchy getting it done. Getting it done so well, he's almost run me out. Good golly. Good golly, good golly, good golly. Oh, actually, no, go back because I want to face the first ball the next over. Also, if you guys didn't see last Monday's video, obviously 1 million views. We've gone past. We've got these nice new T-shirts that you can go and pick up. TC Gaming 16, 1 million views and counting. So I'll leave a link to the site that you can get them off down below. Yeah, if you go and pick them up, it would be really, really cool. And back into it. So that's that bit done. Ooh, we've faced our first over. Now Stuart Broad's coming in with a bit of short stuff. Wee bit quicker than Jimmy Anderson. And I guess probably with his height as well, he gets that, what would you call it? That unpredictable bounce? The natural variation of bounce. You know, you get like those tall fast bowlers like Chris Tremlett, or even, who's the Khan that plays for Pakistan? The real tall guy, is it Khan? No, Ifran. Mohammad Ifran. That's who I'm talking about. You get Mohammad Ifran, and he just gets, because of his height and where he releases the ball from, he just gets quite a lot of bounce, or variable bounce. That's the word I'm looking for, variable bounce. As we pick up our first boundary, not sure what we were trying to do with that one, but our first boundary. So we're going well. Remember, we do need 9 and over, so we haven't started off too bad here. We're going at about par. I was going to say another boundary would be good if we go and pick it up. We move into double figures. So we're now 11 off 7. That's what we'd like to see. Finch down the other end. He's 8 off 4, so he's doing quite well too. We've gone past anything now, as I've talked about in previous videos, is kind of insurance. They've actually put a man out there at deep cover now as well. So I don't know if they just did that for the last ball of the over. I know they definitely didn't do it for the ball before. So I don't know if it's just the last ball of the over that they're just trying to cut off the boundary, or just keep it to a single. But we will see. So yeah, they have put a man out there at deep extra cover, which means there now is no man at mid-wicket. So we're going to try and work it through there, just to keep, I guess, those run-scoring options open. That's a nice shot. That's just what we needed. The guy on the boundary is never going to go and chase that down. And if anything is somewhat straight or on the pads, it's just going to be flicked away through that area. Even if it's bloody wide, it's going to try and be put away through there. Probably could have gone for a wee guide there, or even a cut shot, just to go and try and pick up something. But ooh, just try and work that one around. But just important to get bat on those ones. It's those Yorkers that always seem to get you. Like if you mistime them or just miss them completely, you're either going to be bowled or at LBW. So you just got to be careful with them to make sure you don't do anything silly. Pulled off the front foot. Not sure if it's going to have enough to get to the boundary. It does. So move on to 20. So a very good debut so far from Cliffy. That required run rate is at exactly 9. So we need another 1 in this over, and anything else is going to be, as I said, that insurance policy. We go a little bit aerial. Not timed perfectly well, but it is going to be timed well enough to get to the boundary for another boundary 4. So now all of a sudden that rate has gone down. It's dipped below 9, I believe, for the first time in this innings, and we'll just punch that one out to that man at deep extra and pick up the single. So again, another good over, 13 coming from it, and just really starting, I guess, to get into our work a little bit now. Ooh, they've moved that man. He's got deep mid wicket back and deep fine leg. He's probably going to bowl on the pads now. Knew it. Predictable. You can tell, a lot of times you can tell with the field. The field that they have in place is often where they're going to bowl. Unless they do the old trick that, do the trick where they change the field and then just keep it there. I mean, like, I think, when was it? I think a guy, I can't remember what game it was in, but I was sure I was watching it. A guy, I think, bowled a Yorker. He had both his guys obviously down the ground, which you want to do when you're bowling full, because it is hard to go and play it behind you. And then I think next ball, he brought those guys back and brought the, oh no, and that is gone. So we don't get to finish the story, but yeah, I think what happened is that he brought those guys up, put the guys behind the wicket back, which indicated it was going to be a short ball, and then followed up with another Yorker and actually clean bowled the guy. So not a bad start to international career. 25 off 18 there for Cliff. I'm going to see what happens with the rest of the side. Shane Watson coming in now, so probably would have preferred to take his place, to be honest. Maybe slip Finchy down to 3, but you know, we don't have that ability in the game. Just as I'm slagging Finchy off, he scores a ton. It's not enough. England win by 1. 1 run. 3 for 100. Oh my goodness. 3 for 182 plays 3 for 183. What a game. England win by 1 on our, T20 international debut. So what a game. We didn't have too bad of a start. Third top score for the Australians, which isn't bad. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got Rugby League Live, Be a Pro, carrying on with the Warriors. Make sure you do not miss that.